Contrarians, welcome back to the Encrypted Capital Recap for Tuesday, November 8th. First off, absolute fire sale going on right now in the crypto markets. Lots and lots of cryptos down 20, 30% plus. Absolutely epic. If you have dry powder on the side, today, in our opinion, is the day to be stocking up. Absolutely insane. If you guys haven't seen already, a lot of drama going on between FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried's company, and CZ Binance. Essentially, CZ said he was going to liquidate a lot of the FTT token. There's been a lot of question around if Alameda Research, which is Sam Bankman-Fried's over-the-counter company, was actually just supporting the level, and they own a majority of the assets. So they're sending out loans, essentially using collateral with the FTT token, yet they own a majority of it. So it's almost like they're printing their own money, essentially, at this point. And they've been holding that $22 support level for quite a while. And with the news of Binance essentially liquidating a large portion, if not all of what they own, it dropped the price below that $22 level, which could have been the floor that they needed to maintain before they themselves ended up getting margin called on some of their assets. Now, Blockchain Backer did a huge story on this already. I should say a huge video. Took him all day to do. I don't have that much time to go ahead and do that, so I highly recommend going over to his channel to get the full recap. He definitely explained it very, very well. But the big thing was that just now today, after Bitcoin hitting the 200-week moving average, and then this news came out about CZ liquidating his FTT, sure enough, the very next day, he goes ahead and says that they're going to have a letter of intent drafted to acquire FTX. So Binance going to be taking over FTX.com. Now, who really knows what's taking place? What's actually happening in the public eye versus behind the scenes is anybody's guess. But in our opinion, and even the backers, we have the contrarian mindset on this channel. A lot of things that go on behind closed doors, obviously we're not going to be privy to. But the fact that two of the biggest players in the game came out and released this news and were kind of going at each other over the last month or so is just pretty ironic to me. We hit the 200-week moving average, and then, of course, the news shows up right where it's supposed to, drops it back down, and then sure enough, it's basically the biggest rug pull. Now, of all of a sudden, they're going to draft a letter of intent because FTX said they needed Binance's help. I mean, who really knows the story here? The timing, though, is perfect. Show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. Well, that's exactly what took place here over the last 24 hours or so. So this is why the market is completely bleeding out right now. Just basically ragdolling prices back and forth. I know Solana was supposed to be a lot of what they had in the reserves for Alameda Research, which is Sam Bankman-Fried's other company, the over-the-counter company. And so a lot of these assets aren't doing too well. As you know, we do not like to chase green candles. We like to buy when there's blood in the streets, even if it's our own. Luckily, we have some dry powder set aside. So we will be adding to our positions in a handful of these assets. Our members were already notified of this earlier. And so now we wait and see what happens. But this gets me really, really excited when I see these types of events happen. A lot of people are going to be screaming, shit, they lost, 20, 30% of their portfolio since yesterday. But in the grand scheme of things, thinking like the whales, okay? One last scoop of liquidity. Everybody's panic selling right now. They're getting rid of their assets. This is when the big players want to step in. This is why we step in. We've been in these markets for a long time. This is the time when you make the most money. When assets are 30% off and people are panic selling and getting out of these assets, I guarantee you tomorrow or the next day or sometime even this week, you will see all of these assets up just as much as they are down right now. They're going to be up 30, 40, 50%. Mark my words, this will happen. This is what happens The whales don't want to be buying at prices when they can go ahead and have everybody panic and flood the market with their fear, okay, and buy up all that fear, all these cheap coins. You guys got to think like the whales. This is exactly what's happened time and time again. This is how the game is played. They're not going to be sitting here buying green candles. They're going to be sitting here. They're going to cause mass panic and fear in the market. And then they will step in and they will buy that fear up. Look at this. XRP, 39 cents. Came back, did a perfect retest of the breakout, which is what we always see. Came back into our range here that we had mapped out. Let's extend this. Okay, came back into our range. You know, they entice people in with the green candles, get everybody to buy, and they're going to take it back down. Price always tends to test the breakout. Okay, when these big green candles come in, this is why we do not buy the green candles ever. Never buy the green candles. You buy the red candles. That's where your money is made. Because guess what? It came back down. XRP tapped 33 cents. Wouldn't surprise you one bit if you start seeing 55 cents next week. Now, I'm not saying that's for sure going to happen, but this is how the guys make their money. Okay, it's the quickest gain you can possibly get. Okay, you buying on a red day, it always flips to green the next day or two. This is just how money moves in these markets. This is how the game is played time and time again. Okay, you have to think like the average trader. You see all this selling volume coming in, most people are like, shit, it's gonna fall even further, right? But no, guess what? Big boys got all their orders lined up here and probably even down further, right? In case people really start to panic. This is where all the money is made. That's why I love seeing days like this happen, because I know in the very near future, all this is going to turn around, especially after going through the bear market that we just went through. You have these big news catalysts with CZ Binance and FTX come through. This is how you can acquire lots and lots of assets on the cheap. Guarantee you the whales don't want to be buying XRP at 55 cents, but they will pump it up here to entice the average trader in. Again, look, I mean, you can even see just looking at the chart here, you don't have to be a genius to see this stuff, but look, where to come back to? It tested this level right back here, 55 cents, tapped it perfectly, come back down, test the breakout, and then maybe this will be our spring that gets us out of here, and we'll be seeing 80 cents soon enough. Generally speaking, after these moves happen, 30, 35 cents, let's see, it hit 30, 33 cents. So I would assume somewhere around 66 cents would be the next pump price to. Okay, so if we go here, let's map this out. 66 cents. You almost always get 100% pump. That's just how these guys work. They want to double their money and make 100%. Is 66 cents an area? It absolutely is. Look, boom, 1, 2, 3 times hitting the trend line. Okay. I'm sorry, not the trend line, the horizontal line. Area of resistance here. Wouldn't surprise you one bit if we get that move. That's just how this stuff works. Let's see if I can go to my measurement tool here. I'll just do it with my hand. Come on now. But yeah, here we go. Okay, so boom. 100% move. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. We come up here. We come up into this region and get your 100% gain, and then who knows. But I could definitely assume there would be some selling coming in here in XRP right around 66 cents or so, because if this is the floor now, if we just came back and tapped this 33, 34 cents, you can bet your ass it's going to come back up to this level no matter what, even if we completely fall and collapse down even further, which I don't think is going to happen. I think that the bear market's about to be wrapped up. But I mean, just look at this, 100% move. Before anybody realized it, where's everybody else going to be buying in? 55, 60 cents once another big green candle comes in. I mean, it's like clockwork. So that's really all I got for you guys today. I kind of just wanted to showcase that this is how the big whales take your money. And if you're smart, you can ride their coattails and you can buy when they're buying. So for the fund, we just bought up a bunch of Algorand. That was pretty high off. I think we got like around 30 cents or something. It was just trading at like 42, 43 cents the other day. Again, 100% move, right back up to 60 cents or so. So this is where you can make a lot of money if you do the exact opposite of the herd. When you see these red days like this, don't get too freaked out, especially knowing where we're at in the cycle. I am very, very, very interested in where this market will be going here over the next month or two. It wouldn't surprise me if we have an awesome end of year rally here in a lot of these cryptos. So if you guys like what you heard, drop us a like, comment, and subscribe. Sign up for the newsletter if you want to support the channel. Catch you on the next video.